In 1923, the Great Kanto earthquake devastates Tokyo and Yokohama, killing an estimated 142,000 people. In 1864, during the American Civil War, General William T. Sherman captured Atlanta, Georgia, a significant victory for the Union. In 1783, the American Revolutionary War ends with the signing of the Treaty of Paris by the United States and the Kingdom of Great Britain. In 1781, Los Angeles, California is founded by Spanish settlers, and named the town of Our Lady, the Queen of the Angels of the Porciuncula River. In 1836, Sam Houston is elected as the first president of the Republic of Texas. In 1620, the Mayflower set sail from Plymouth, England, carrying the Pilgrims who would eventually establish Plymouth Colony in North America. In 1812, the Battle of Borodino, the bloodiest battle of the Napoleonic Wars, is fought near Moscow and results in a French victory. In 1974, Gerald Ford signs the pardon of Richard Nixon for any crimes Nixon may have committed while in office. In 1791, Washington, D.C., the capital of the United States, is named after President George Washington. In 1509, an earthquake known as the Lesser Judgment Day hits Constantinople, killing 1 to 13,000 people. In 1683, in the Battle of Vienna, coalition forces, including the famous Winged Hussars, led by Polish King John III Sobieski, lift the siege laid by Ottoman forces. In 1609, Henry Hudson begins the exploration of the Hudson River aboard the ship Halve Mayen. In 1971, Chairman Mao Zedong's second-in-command and successor, Marshal Ling Biao, flees China after the failure of an alleged coup. His plane crashes in Mongolia, killing all aboard. In 1812, the Grand Armée enters Moscow. The fire of Moscow begins as soon as Russian troops leave the city. In 1835, the HMS Beagle, with Charles Darwin aboard, reaches the Galapagos Islands. The ship lands at Chatham or San Cristobal, the easternmost part of the archipelago. In 1920, the Wall Street bombing happened. A bomb in a horse wagon explodes in front of the J.P. Morgan building in New York City, killing 38 and injuring 400. In 1900, during the Philippine-American War, Filipinos under Juan Calas defeat Americans under Colonel Benjamin F. Cheatham at Mabitac. In 1837, Tiffany & Co. is founded by Charles Louis Tiffany and Teddy Young in New York City. The store is called a stationery and fancy goods emporium. In 1868, La Gloriosa begins in Spain, leading to the deposition of Queen Isabella. In 1973, Billie Jean King beats Bobby Riggs at the Battle of the Sexes tennis match at the Houston Astrodome. In 1898, Empress Dowager Cixi seizes power and ends the 100 Days Reform in China. In 1692, the last hanging of those convicted of witchcraft in the Salem witch trials happened. In 1338, the Battle of Arnhem-Wieden, in which a French force defeats the English, is the first naval battle of the 100 Years' War, and the first naval battle in which gunpowder artillery is used. In 1877, the Battle of Shirayama is a decisive victory of the Japanese Imperial Army over the Satsuma Rebellion. In 1396, Ottoman Sultan Bayezid I defeats a Christian army at the Battle of Nicopolis. In 1905, Albert Einstein publishes the third of his Annus Mirabilis papers, introducing the special theory of relativity. In 1822, Jean-François Champollion officially informs the Académie des Inscriptions et Belles-Lettres in France that he has deciphered the Rosetta Stone. In 1066, William the Conqueror lands in England, beginning the Norman Conquest. In 1885, the first practical public electric tramway in the world is opened in Blackpool, England. In 1520, Suleiman the Magnificent is proclaimed Sultan of the Ottoman Empire.